So today I'm going to be doing an experiment with these broccoli seeds right here. I grow my seeds in coco coir. In one tray I'm gonna put coco coir, seeds, and then some more coco coir. And then in this one I'm gonna just put the coco coir and the seeds and then just leave it at that. The reason I'm doing this experiment is to see if the seed hulls come off when I put a little bit of coco coir on top. That way I don't have to worry about getting them off after, because sometimes it's hard to get them all off. So let's see how it goes. All right, so I'm gonna measure this out. Okay, so we have about an even amount of seeds for them. First we're gonna put in some coco coir. Coco coir. Coco coir, I don't know how to say it.
Coir, not coir.
It's coir, it's C-O-I-R, so it's not choir. It's like, whatever it's called. He just washed his hands. You want to make sure you keep everything clean so that you're not growing mold or bacteria or anything. It's also really important to have some air circulation. So I have a ceiling fan that I'll keep on in here. And then just get it as even as possible. Like, you don't want any dips. If you find any chunks, just break them up. That worked out perfectly. You needed some and I had too much.
It's like you put it right in the right spot too.
We want to sprinkle these seeds on as evenly as possible. We're not going to use all of these because I put too much. So, but we can still make it even. So they're about even again.
Hey, look.
Even them out a little. So now I'm gonna take some more coco coir for this one and just put it on top. Just a nice thin layer. Here, we'll just move this one out of the way so we don't get any on it.
Just more of it.
Just a nice thin layer. Cover the seeds. I like to keep it clean, so I'll just take the dirt that fell through and sprinkle that on top.
Dirt on the table.
And that's okay. We make a mess in our kitchen. We just clean it a lot, so it's fine.
Yeah, like a lot.
So we have our two trays. One of them has the seeds just exposed, and the other one has coco coir on top. So we're gonna see which one grows better. We'll see if one grows faster than the other, or if the seed hulls come off from the dirt, or if they come off easily anyways with this. We'll see how it goes.
Subscribe and like.
We're gonna give it a nice heavy mist now. You don't wanna overwater it and cause mold. We're just using water, we're not using nutrients with this experiment. More, but you're spraying me. No, don't do that. All right, that one's done.
Done for.
All right, and you can just spray that one. All right, now this one's saturated. I'm gonna take the one with the seeds. Exposed, and put it on top of the one with the dirt or the coco coir. I'm gonna stack them on top of each other, and then I'm gonna take another tray and put that on top of that, and then I'll take something heavy like a weight and put that on top to kind of press down so that the roots can press down into the coco coir. Also, it kind of simulates being underground. Some plants prefer darkness while they're germinating. So I'm gonna go ahead and sit this in a dark place. So I'll mist it in the morning and then at night also if it needs it. I'm only top watering. We will be bottom watering, pouring the water in the bottom tray, as you'll see probably on day 3, 4, whenever we put it under the light. So it's been about 4 days. Wow. We put a lot of seeds in. So right now, just to prevent mold or anything growing in there, since it's so dense. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray this on, which is just water, a little bit of 100% organic neem oil, and a little bit of like soap, castile soap, just to prevent anything from growing in there. I don't think there's anything yet, but just to be safe. You can check out these roots. It's looking a little thirsty. You can see all those little hairs. I have been spraying the roots with water too. When I go through and I water the top and the bottom, so that the roots don't get dried out. Okay, so this is the one we didn't put the coco coir on top. And the one that we did is really messy. It's kind of chunking up and pushing the dirt all over and making a mess. It's very messy. So I'm thinking that this way was not a good idea, but we'll see how it grows. Spray a little bit of the neem oil mixture on this one too. I only put a few drops. I don't know how much I was supposed to put because it mixes it by the liter or gallon, and I was only making a tiny bit. So I just put like 5 drops and just a little squirt of soap in. Here's the roots on this one. They're looking good too. Messy. And then I'll put it in blackout in the morning. Or at least this one. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one. This is what we use. This is day 5 of the microgreen. So I just put a little bit of weight on it. But here it is. On day 5, I'm gonna go ahead and put it into blackout now. Flip it over, it was like this. Now I'm gonna put it like this. Put it on top just to let it get a little bit longer, and I'm gonna do the same on the bottom one. Here they are at the end of day 5. I just took their lids off. It's nighttime, so I'm just gonna leave their lids off, and then I will put them underneath the lights in the morning. But they're getting pretty high. You can see where the outside ones were exposed to sun a little bit. They're so dense, especially right there. But I did peek in there and they're looking good. I don't see any signs of mold. So hopefully we keep it like that. I keep spraying it with my neem oil mixture, so hopefully that prevents mold. I'm also going to start bottom watering today, so no more watering from the top. It's morning now and we're gonna put these underneath the light. One with soil on top is looking pretty messy. The soil kind of just piled up on top, and I think that's because I planted them so dense that it's just pushing up. Because I have planted them before with soil on top and this did not happen. But when you plant them dense, it just makes a mess. But we'll see how it turns out. I'm gonna keep it going. So day 6. Here are the microgreens on day 7. They seem to be doing pretty well. This one has a pile of dirt, of coco on top of it still, but it's starting to move down. And here's this one. They are about the same height. I'm actually going to be going to Florida in the morning, so this will be my last update, probably. So day 7. I've been bottom watering. I usually don't plant them this dense, but we accidentally did. So we're just going with it. So far, there's no mold. Hopefully we keep it that way. And hopefully my husband can remember to water them every day. Here is day 12. These are the ones that had no cocoa on top, and these ones did have the cocoa on top. I left for a few days and my husband forgot to water them, but I did call and remind him. Oh, looks like the roots got brown. Boo. Okay. Oh, these ones are still nice and white, but I'm not sure if they have mold or if they're just really thirsty. All right, they look good inside. I don't see any mold in there. They still have a lot of seed holes.
They're so big.
That don't really want to come off.
Mommy.
Yeah?
I go outside with her.
These ones are definitely more full than these ones. I'm not sure if that's mold where they were really dense or if they're really thirsty, if those are little like root hairs. But there's something going on, so I'm gonna go ahead and water them. But surprisingly, the ones that didn't have the cocoa on top have less seed hulls than the ones with the thin layer of cocoa on top. Now that I've harvested these microgreens, I can see that this was not mold. It's just root hairs from them needing some water. But I'm surprised with how dense these were grown, that there is no mold. And I think that the neem oil is what really helped to protect it from getting moldy. I ate some of the microgreens, but this is what I have left. I'm going to go ahead and put them in the juicer and see what happens. Okay, I have a little over a cup of broccoli microgreens, and let's see how much juice we get out of them. I just put the rest in. Getting anything. Don't know what's happening, but I'm not getting any juice, and for some reason there's juice. Oh wait, there's some. We're getting a few drops. It looks like some of them are kind of stuck in there. I'm gonna throw in some lemon, turmeric, and ginger with that. That's what I got from over a cup of microgreens, but I'm sure I'll get some more out once I put other fruit in and it kind of gets all of that together. Two lemons, chunk of turmeric, ginger, looks like you got a lot more of the microgreens out of there. And I'll top it off with a little pepper. See how it tastes. Wow. All I taste is lemon and ginger. It's delicious.